Tariffs and sanctions are a double-edged sword. They won't just hurt the world, they can hurt the United States too. This week, Donald Trump was reminded of this fact, and the reminder came from the Reserve Bank of India, RBI.
If at all there is an impact, there is also an impact on the growth, on the demand, and that has a reverse impact, where we highlighted this aspect that it moves in both directions. As of now, we don't see a major impact of this unless, we have retaliatory tariffs and so on.
That was the governor of the Reserve Bank of India, the RBI. This week, his message carries extra weight. The RBI held its monetary policy review. It's a routine exercise that happens 6 times a year. This was the 3rd review, and it was anything but routine. Because this was the RBI's first real chance to respond to Trump's tariff escalation. The central bank uses these reviews to steer the economy. They set the direction for critical policy decisions like interest rates, lending by banks, the overall growth strategy. In normal times, the RBI uses these reviews to balance inflation and development, but in times like these, when the economy faces more external shocks like a 50% tariff on exports, these reviews become critical. The RBI uses them to respond to the challenge. And how are they responding this time? Listen to this.
US President Donald Trump has said that Indian economy is dead. What is your reaction to that?
No, I am not the right person to react to the president. But yes, you are all aware we have a very robust growth rate, 6.5%. And in fact, as per IMF, 6.4% and 3% growth rate of the world, when they look at that, we are contributing about 18%, which is more than US, where the contribution is expected to be much less, at about, I think, 11% or something. So we are doing very well, and we will continue to further improve.
India is growing at a robust 6.5%. The RBI governor pointed to the latest IMF projections too. That's the International Monetary Fund. The IMF expects India to grow at 6.4% this year. What about the United States? The US economy is expected to grow at 1.9%. But comparing these numbers alone would be misleading. America, after all, is a developed economy. Its GDP is over $30 trillion. India stands at just over $4 trillion. We are a developing economy. We are growing faster than most, but there's still a long road ahead. Now let's look at the other half of that statement, the fact that India contributes 18% of global growth and the US just 11%. What do these numbers mean? Imagine the global economy is like a big potluck dinner. Every country brings a dish. Some bring more, some bring less. Now imagine all these countries sitting at a large table. There are 100 dishes on this table, for example. India has brought 18 dishes. The US has brought 11. Even though America has a bigger kitchen or a bigger economy, it is India that is cooking more. It is India that is bringing more food to the table. That's what these numbers demonstrate, that India is adding more to global growth, more than the United States of America. Yes, the US economy is still bigger in absolute numbers, but global growth is not just about size, it's about momentum. Large economies grow slowly. Smaller economies, if they're efficient, can drive global output faster. And India is doing just that. Let me show you another report. It's from April this year. Again, an IMF assessment. It says 2 countries will drive global growth this year, India and China. And out of these 2 countries, India has the higher growth rate. So yes, India will feel the impact of Trump's tariffs, but the setback is expected to be short-term in nature. Exporters might lose some business, which they can recover by finding new customers. It won't be easy, but it'll happen. Some industries may witness a slowdown. But there are other engines of growth. What about America? The trade war will hurt their imports, and the impact will be long-term. It will be felt on the shelves of American supermarkets. It will be felt in their factories and production lines, and eventually it will be felt in their job market. Like I said, tariffs are a double-edged sword. There are no real winners here, and among the losers, the United States will be the biggest.